Hi, this is just Takino, and this is of Game of the Brain, and this is a preview of the next books, particularly um, call this our ship book. So these files, these ships, they are what you call this um, part of the book that we're creating this. So these blocks, these are two deton blocks. So deton are, in other words, 30 cubic meters. Um, so this is a scout courier. So this is one without the normals. You'll notice the way we build ships here is we're trying to be as hard sci-fi as possible. I know the limits of what we can do. So you'll notice that it's um, not precisely measured, good enough for a game. You can only go so far. If we tried to spend time just getting this to fit this, it's not something people care about or would call this really want to pay for. They want to pay for um, like the layout of a ship. So this is the ship. This is we plan to include the Blender files so that you can look around and check what we made and generate maps from it. So the goal for here is to have isometric isometric maps of the various locations. Uh, yeah. Okay, so let me. So this is the free trader. This is the standard ship based on the X33 Lockheed design. It even has those arrow spikes, rockets. I don't know if you can see that. Um, it has 20% of its volume allocated to fuel, so it only has. This is a 300-year-old design in a setting set at 2300, 2300. Um, call this. One of the key features here in the setting is the life pods, a distributed life support system, meant so that um, if so basically your life pod is a standard for every is a distributed life support system, meaning it has all the things it needs to recycle air, water, atmosphere, as well as power, and it determines the capacity of a ship's life support. So as a ship gets damaged and it loses life pods, its total life support capacity goes down. At the same time as when the ship is eventually destroyed or scuttled, uh, life pods act like life pods. So the imagery I have when I designed this is um, my family basically. If we were to travel and anything were to happen to us, ideally we would be in our life pod together. Um, kind of morbid thought, but um, call this migration and travel in a sci-fi setting is how worlds are populated, and the kind of economy that would mobilize so many people to in order to cultivate other worlds, other locations, would have these kind of safety standards in place. Oh yeah, one of the things about this is that this design, being 300 years old, is an open source GPL3 design. It has in the setting, the design documents for this is under general public license 3, meaning any derivatives is forced to public their designs. This means that anyone can build this ship if they have the right tools. And this is the no matter what, this will always be the best the industry can the easiest to fix and the best ship that call this the best ship that can be found in the setting. um, of course, being a 300-year-old ship, there's many forks and derivatives of the ship. Okay, so that's the free trader, which has, if I remember right, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 staterooms, and 20% cargo, plus 20% um, fuel. So around, I think, depending on the tech level, I think 3 kilometers per second in the lower end tech level, the early starfaring, to I think 5 or 7 um, kilometers per second delta V value. Um, yeah, so let's look at the other ones. So this is the this is the all cargo trader. This is more common. It has a Pikachu yellow color. Um, it has only 3 staterooms and has the same amount of fuel. It's more common than the standard because it's cheaper. And what happens is typically it can be still used for human cargo. Unfortunately, that means you don't have life pods. That means people will be using habitats, collapsible habitats, um, and those things are easily ruptured. So people can still travel. It's just that uh, there is no safety net, and you know. Um, okay. So this is the passenger liner. So it sacrifices a lot of the cargo space um, for more for more life yeah, cargo space for more common areas and for more common areas and for uh, um, yeah, for luxuries. So yeah, it's still, even if it is the most well used designed ship, people would still convert it into um, a luxury vehicle because of the reliability of it, since it's a 300-year-old design with all its bugs well documented. People can just ask the AI to tell them how to fix it. They'll probably have like millions of um, ways, and the best ways given all the different circumstances. So that's one of the advantages of a GPL version 3 licensed ship design. So next is the freebooter, and of course people use it for piracy, privateering. You'll notice there are no hatches. Everything uses cameras, external sensors. There are no windows to break. You just, if you're worried about the camera breaking, just make a lot of redundant cameras. Um, don't risk your structural integrity. Okay, so freebooters sacrifice what you call this? They sacrifice cargo for weapons and weapon supplies and yeah, endurance. So, and they probably have bigger engines. Sorry, more fuel probably, more delta V. Um, okay. So yeah. So sorry. This is because of what's happening. It's probably gonna be launched at March or April. Probably April. The book is almost done. It's just that I have to edit the 2 parsec, which I have to deliver, and with the OGL fiasco and OGL Fiasco, and of course my own regular job work. Uh, Unfortunately, um, yeah, I have to do the edits. Although I have less to delegate. Nico is working primarily on the 3D stuff. Um, yeah, I have to find time to edit everything else. Okay, so hope you guys stick around and check on us and support us so that, well, yeah, we can produce more of these things. Hope to have this material released by April or May, and then we'll have some bonus material in World Generator around hopefully by end of February when I finish editing it. Okay, thanks. This is Justin signing off.